Hey guys, what's up? It's JB Illusion, and we are going hard in the MFing paint. Hold on, I need to lower this for a second. Need to lower this music for a second. Love the music, but like every single video game is just like way too loud in the background. There we go. We're going hard, and I am very, very interested in starting a Let's Play. I know. Don't worry, the Let's Plays are going to get worked on. They're going to get started. It's just, I really want to do something really cool for this game. So now, most of the people who play stuff understand I'm a huge Dwarf fan. We already are doing some stuff with Captain Crush and the greenskins on stream and some other stuff. So we might not be big on greenskins. The Warriors of Chaos are very interesting, and I like them. Excuse me. The vampire counts are kind of cool, I'll admit that. I will I will just admit it. I like the vampire counts. But I do think, oh my god, don't show me that. Don't show me that when I'm picking other people's. They look so cool walking by. The vampire lord and everything. But we're going to go dwarves. That's what I really wanted to play as. That's what I'm focusing a lot of time on. On stream, we're going to get like a mix of dwarves and probably Warriors of Chaos. I'm going to attempt to basically run a Sigvaldi-less Warriors of Chaos army. Because I hate that dude. Like, you don't know how much I hate him. So, let's continue on. And instead of Thorgrim Grudgebearer, we're going to be playing Ungrim Iron Fist, the Great Slayer King, and we're basically going to try to get him killed, along with as many other Slayers as we can in the greatest of battles. So let's start the campaign up. Oh my god, this is interesting. A sleeping dwarf.
The old world is a crucible of relentless war.
Cool. He is sleeping on the job.
Being so,
That is
and yet
actually kind of shameful for a dwarf.
as the mountains are uneven.
Oh. That's not good. Orkies everywhere. That's not good at all. Well, now, of course, he's gonna wake up now. Did he leave his... No, he didn't. Alright. I suppose marshalling for war? Now, the interesting thing is, I want to know if anyone in the comments can tell me who this dude is.
But as the storms gather again, it presents a chance for the brave to bring about an age of reckoning.
A human
I
wizard.
come to the Dwarf High King as a herald of such times.
Allowed to have
So I find
an
myself
audience with him.
at the king's
Hammerers and Iron Drakes are awesome. But seriously, like, why is there a human wizard who's been allowed?
presence is timely, for dire news comes from the south.
Of course, there's always dire news for the dwarves. He's actually allowed an audience with High King Thorgrim.
Cruel war boss.
I'm assuming that's Azog they're talking about.
Now my liege,
That is so cool.
Thorgrim Grudgebearer, leads a mighty throng.
I get carried into battle.
smashing aside any foes that block our path.
Organ guns are amazing.
If Grudgebearer desires to return the Kara's Angkor to its former glory, then he must rid his lands of vile greenskins.
True.
Those gathering within the shadows of Everpeak are a good start.
Alright. I suppose that's how we're going to start this. I do like the leaders and the lords, and I'm slowly learning more and more about how the hero units and a bunch of other stuff work. I played earlier today, I streamed, and I've been learning a little bit more about the characters, about how they work, how they play, all of that. So, should go better than it did earlier, where I almost bankrupt our entire contingent of dwarven holds. That was a special moment for the High King. Outside of that, I'm definitely enjoying the dwarves, and the runesmith is actually really interesting. I like how they implemented the runesmith. The hero units, the runesmith, the engineer, and the Thane are used very interestingly. They can join a contingent, or they could be like in
the sacred peak of
older games.
is secure.
Just keep
the spineless greenskins shrink before your might.
Interrupting me.
Run for their burrows.
Anyhow,
the bloody spears still infest the mountains to the east of Karazakarak, setting up
Okay.
their hovels amidst sacred pillars. Before you can return to the Slayer Keep of Karak Kadrin, the trespassers must be destroyed.
cool.
Summon the throng and march against them.
We will. It's not going to be that
To the
difficult.
south, yet more vicious Urki and Groby lay ready to strike at your kin.
Don't
Seek
care.
allies amongst your own folk, for there are many grudges to settle here.
Yes, there are. I'll admit that. That's a part of the dwarves quest line. It's basically settling grudges.
The age of reckoning
I
has begun,
love that.
Slayer King.
It's a
You
nice
are no
little
stranger to
amount of
oaths,
fluff for us.
Undrin, so swear that the Karaz Angkor will be great again.
Jeez, it will. Calm down. Okay, we accept. Alright. So, here's our lord. Ungrim Iron Fist. This is the area that we have around it. These dwarves are pretty dope. That's something that we're probably going to have to take at some point in time. I'm going to attempt my best to expand early and hopefully not cause some issues. Now sound up again. I am so sorry. It's just acting up for me. Okay, so it's still kind of a little loud. Let's drop that down a bit. Okay, that should maybe, hopefully be good. Yeah, I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments it sounds terrible. But anyhow, we're going to try to expand as quickly as possible. Yes, I know you want to die in battle. We can hire... Right now, what we could do is hire another Thane to just send them out to do battle. But I don't know if that's too good because we're not really good on money right now.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Yes, you need to. First, we're going to work on building up some things. We need money. That's no joke. We're going to work on a mine shaft here. Mostly for the nice income that's generated every turn. And then as we head down and conquer more, we're going to be fine. Okay. Oh, we've got 60 Thunderers. We'll be fine. With Thorgrim, you get a Grudge Thrower, and it's just amazing. Alright. Let's fight this battle. We got this, dude. Alright. So here's where I can either talk about the Slayers and how amazing they are. This is actually proceeding a lot quicker than it did before. Earlier on today, the battles seemed to load, you know, forever, but I think they probably patched that. If so, that was a pretty quick patch. Now, the Slayers are probably going to be the best thing about Ungrim Iron Fist because he can recruit them for less. Slayers are anti-large units, and all that disappeared. I love the fact that the orc arrow boys are poor accuracy, because orcs are terrible archers. I mean, technically they're not the worst, or are they? I know the Tomb Kings are pretty bad, but then again the Tomb Kings can kind of be buffed, where the orc arrow boys I do not know about. I think they actually are the worst archers in Warhammer. But it doesn't matter because they're also fairly bashy. So they can handle themselves in close combat. Orc boys with shields. Shields are going to make them a little bit tougher. But really there's nothing to worry about. Between the Slayers and the Thunderers, we'll be fine. We also have a contingent of miners. I haven't found too much useful with the miners yet. I know at some point in time they get charges, blast charges. So hopefully at some point in time we'll get those blast charges and they'll actually be somewhat worthwhile for me. Mellow yellow. Okay, how are we going to set this up? So here they are. And they're going to come this way. What we could do, that I actually like, I love this idea. We're going to set up... Yes, Thunderers! Yes, yes. We're going to set up a nice little zone. Maybe move these guys a little bit back. And we're going to take... Ungrim is of course going to be grouped with his Slayers. I don't know if your Doom approaches that quickly. You guys are going to be grouped together up there. The Miners we're going to have, of course, off to the side. They do have two-handed weapons, or great weapons, so that's really useful. But they're not really so good in prolonged engagements.
Be sure to use the maps available to assist your tactical planning, Commander.
The clans unite! Moving out!
Alright, let's go. I know you're coming. I'm actually heavily surprised he's not attacking. So they're just... Is he actually a smart orc? Oh, and they got some gobby archers. So that's actually pretty good. They are not going to attack us. I'm surprised. Because we would have the advantage, you know, uphill and whatnot. So that means we're going to have to march. I don't like the idea, but let's go. I don't like the idea of fighting uphill. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get up this hill before they attack us. But the chances of that are probably not really that good. Alright. Come on, orkies. I know you want to fight us. I am so surprised right now. Like, I am actually not too happy.
On our way!
Speed it up a little bit. Not too fast, just in case I'm not able to react.
You may use the hills, valleys, and stranger formations of this place to your advantage, Commander.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Can conceal your forces.
Oh, so this is a terrain conversation. Okay. Really? I had no idea. I feel like we should take this position right behind these trees.
It is a reckoning.
Let's group them up.
Beards together.
Let's group 3. And I think they're going to focus on the goblin archers. Mostly because goblin archers just suck.
Vengeance. Come on.
Alright, come on, boys and girls. This is going to be so weird. Mostly because I'm afraid. Alright, chill out. I'm also trying not to tire them out, because that is a very, very large possibility.
Slayers! Dwarf honor is at stake. The clans unite. Now, move now! Thunderers! Take aim! They have wronged us!
Alright, they're going to move a little bit further up,
On my oath, they die.
and they're going to come from the sides. Hopefully that works out.
Slayers! It's a reckoning!
Alright, chill out, guys.
Longbeards! For the ancestor gods! Shoot the weapons! We demand blood!
Alright,
As your command!
here come the attacks. Please tell me our coilers will actually hit something.
Slayer King! That's out!
Alright. Are we actually inflicting some type of damage? Alright, we're inflicting a bit of damage. Let's get the Thunderers. Please. Nice. Alright, we took out some.
Your troops come under fire, Commander. Have them find cover.
Yes,
or
yes, yes, yes,
eliminate the
yes.
source.
God.
It is a reckoning! Slayers!
So,
Out! Vengeance!
I lost the majority of my Slayers. Go me. Nice, and now focus on these guys.
Slayers!
God, the Slayers got jacked up. You hit these boys up. And sadly, my Slayers are actually gonna have to chill out. Coilers are still doing good. Are they at least, like, getting wrecked? Alright, nice. Ooh. See a couple of them exploding, not too bad. Slayers took a ton of damage. But it doesn't seem like our fighters are doing too badly. Ungrim's doing pretty good, knocking dudes about. And we've got the big uns entrenched. Oh, they're just normal orc boys.
For the ancestors! Battle!
Alright, run back, guys. I think it's time for the Slayers to get in the mix. Quarrelers have a bit more range. So that's good. And these guys are done. Slayers will hit them from the sides. God, I love Slayers so much. Alright, those guys are done, and... Nice. He got those guys from behind. Of course, the Slayers are going right after the leader. Dude, continue. And we need to come, actually, yeah, fight this guy. How are they going to do against him? I'm very interested. They're doing pretty decent.
The enemy commander runs from the field, my lord, and a sorry spectacle
Nice.
it is too. His army will surely follow.
So that was played horrifically by me. Well, technically we lost the last Slayers, so I technically accomplished part of my goal. The Slayers killed quite a few guys. Our Longbeards did most of the work, though. Actually, the Quarrelers did most of the work. We lost too many, though. The good thing about this game is, as we continue walking about, our unit count will go up. So that's good. I'm just I'm a little sad, to tell you the truth. I'm actually fairly upset at myself for being the worst commander. No, I'm playing Dwarves now. I can't use Orc speak. For being a very, very terrible commander. Like, I'm feeling pretty bad about that one. Could have went better. Could have went worse. I could have used more cover. And the Dwarves charging at people after their opponent's rout, that can sometimes cause very, very bad things. If you're cavalry, then F it. But if you're short, you know, like 4 feet, and everything's running at, let's say, 7 inches across the table, and you're running at, like, 5, you're not going to catch them. I mean, you're going to wander into, I'm sure, some other very, very not nice creatures, but you're not going to catch them. You're just not going to catch them. So yeah, that kind of sucks. The guys who did the most damage were actually these Orc fighters right here. I'm really shocked, because we lost a lot of, just a ton of Slayers. I'm at least happy that we didn't lose the full contingent, so we can get more, but they're going to have to chill out for a bit. It was kind of similar in the first match that I played with Thorgrim today, but our Hammers, our elite unit, actually wound up, you know, not dying so much. But then again, they have fine Grimoire sets of armor where the Slayers fight shirtless. It's got to count for something, right? A slight lack of defense. But the good thing about this is we can now pick up another base of operations and we could start rolling along. Now, what do? We can either release the captors, or we're gonna kill him.
Forwards.
Yeah, we're gonna kill him. Cool thing is, we got some money off of that.
The Grobi maintain one of their slum camps beneath the pillars of Grungni.
Yep.
Sin that cannot remain in the Damaskron any longer. The pillars must be returned to dwarfen hands.
I agree. So we'll take care of that soon. I'm just kind of worried about our troop count as of right now, you know what I mean?
I grow restless.
I lost a lot of dudes, but we could still do well.
To battle!
So we're gonna keep going. Let's do it. You guys deserve another battle. And then after this, I think this will probably be the end of part 1 of what we're doing. I love the position that the Dwarf Warrior's in right now, because that's the same position of the actual soldiers. The actual mini Dwarf Warriors are positioned like that. And I forget what the box was. It was goblins versus... It was Dwarves versus goblins. And the champion for the unit actually looks exactly like that. Fast for a dwarf. Okay. I can understand that. So, the Slayers are not going to fight at all today. Like they're just not going to enter this battle. Mostly because, well, they're, what, 6 men strong? I mean, I'm not saying they couldn't do damage, but I would rather have them live to slay and... I would rather have them die in a greater battle than just going down in this. Ungrim Iron Fist is armor piercing, armored, and he's a melee expert with the Axe of Drago. So the interesting thing about this is we're going to have to work and complete quests so we can get the Axe of Drago. But in looting specific settlements, we can get magical items to put on all of our different characters. And I love that. It's a really nice, really good, like, addition to a Warhammer campaign. The only thing I really wish we could do... Oh, they're going to get reinforcements from behind. The bloody spears. Alright. So how are we going to do this? Slayers are going to be all the way over there.
Dwarf warriors! For the ancestor gods! Kill orcs!
They're going to be slightly behind.
Yes! Kazook!
I think that's how we're going to do this.
Enemy reinforcements are approaching. Attack with caution, Commander.
Miners!
Miners are going to chill out, like I said.
Slayers! We are on us! The action Jago fists! Hit them! Got! Thunderers!
Oh! That's not fun at all.
Veterans!
Actually, we're going to turn the Thunders around.
Get moving! Slayer King! Kazook! On the way!
I'm very surprised that these guys aren't moving forward. They're waiting for the reinforcements to do the damage. Alright. That's really dumb because they could have had us in a nice little pincer. Please tell me he goes down. Oh my god. Really? He survived that? Come on. I see you're blocking. What? That's not even possible. Alright, they're still not marching. Oh no, they are marching. Alright, they're gonna have to get in here. Alright, how is this going? Not terribly. It's going pretty good. I'm still heavily surprised that they're not fighting from behind us. That dude hopefully dies. Ah, here they come. Alright, sadly, I can't lose these Slayers. Alright, this is going to be legit a very, very close engagement. He's going in, he's putting in work right now. He's doing good. Your lord is under attack, no joke. Okay. The heck is up with these things? Alright, how is everyone doing? The Quarrelers aren't doing bad. The best thing about... We'll have them come on this side. Oh, good grief. How many units of Slayers? We still got 6 of them. Good. I'm hoping to keep all 6 of them. Our Lord Ungrim is doing incredibly well right now. The chance of losing the miners is actually really high. We're gonna try to come in the side, and hopefully they could do something good. Slayers are taking some damage. Pull back. Of course, the Slayers found the battle where it's the thickest. Okay, you guys are done. Slayers are still doing decently. Stop shooting into them!
Your craven warriors run from the battle, my lord. Round them up and send them back to the fight.
They should immediately become Slayers. Yeah, we're all going to need to, like, chill after this. Why is he not in this? Oh, this is ridiculous.
Your warriors begin to rally, sire. Steady their nerves, and they will be able to rejoin the fight.
Slayers are still alive, surprisingly. Dude, these goblins are just soaking up everything. This is literally the bloodiest fight I have ever had. Slayers are doing good. Slayers are super tired though. And our Thunderers are now freaked out. There go the Quarrelers. Losing quite a few Slayers. This is terrible.
Down! Down! Get moving!
He is literally just going hard by himself.
Vengeance! That'll do!
Oh my god. So we should have waited like a turn and a half. I don't want to save that battle replay. That was... We lost 217 troops, but we killed a good 400. It's because they had the reinforcements from that dude. That was... Well... We still kept some Slayers alive, at least. Oh, that went terribly. Like, that was quite possibly one of the worst examples of I don't know tactics. Well, we did manage to keep everybody alive, but that is mostly because they're dwarves. When dwarves run away from something, you know you effed up. I think that's like that's the benchmark. When a dwarf runs away, that's the benchmark for something. But we did manage to, as I said before, take out like a ridiculous number of people. This one unit of warriors killed 101 enemies. And our Slayer King killed 139, so he's kind of just like, hey, look at me. But 6 Slayers managed to kill 20 guys. That's fairly impressive. The Thunderers did put in a lot of work. I'd wish that instead of focusing on the Lord, because I thought he would go down in like, let's say, 1 or 2 volleys, that I focused on everyone that was with him. And those guys probably would have routed after, as I said before, 1 or 2 volleys. I really misjudged the strength of Lord characters. That's what I misjudged. So in the future, we'll be fine. We can recruit new guys. We now have a new place to chill out and hopefully replenish our numbers. Good God, man. I just want to, like, when I get ended here, I just want to see... Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Loot gained. We got a banner. Lichbone pendant. What's that for? The sigil on this banner is old, and I really like this. They took the whole idea of banners for certain companies having magical effects and just made it really nice loot. Magic resistance plus 25 is old and hurts the eyes to gaze upon it, yet those who walk under it in battle are protected by an arcane shield. Cool. We're occupying this place.
Very well.
Good.
Your Dowie have been put to work fixing up the captured
Okay.
city, sire.
Occupy,
Yet there
loot,
are many
raise, or
grudges
sack
still
3
to
different
settle.
settlements.
Perfidious manlings and bloodthirsty vampires threaten your kind in the north. And your mountain will never be safe while a single greenskin draws breath.
Okay.
To war.
True enough. Well, to war on the next episode of Total War Warhammer. and hopefully I don't do something even, you know, stupider. Bye, everybody. Peace out. If you like this video, like it, and if you have anything to say in the comments, like my terrible tactics, or maybe some camera work, please hit me up and tell me in the comments. Anyhow, peace out, everybody.